What the? What? Why did the premiere start? What's going on? I thought it all... Hello? Oh, there we go. What's going on, guys? Today we'll be doing this tier list to decide what the best cartoon ever made is. This tier list was made by a user named Justin I. So, thank you, Justin I. This is gonna be tough, as you could expect, you know? There's so many different types of cartoons. It's hard to judge what is the best of the best, but we'll try to do it. I mean, look, like, Fanboy and Chum Chum is on here, and Final Space is also on here. Like, you can't compare those two, but we'll try. We'll figure out what is the best. So let's just get right to it. Just go in order, I guess. You all know me. Invader Zim is like my favorite show. I grew up watching it. Huge inspiration to me. Really, really funny. Still holds up today. The animation's not the best, really. It kind of is a little wonky looking, but it's still a fantastically unique and enjoyable show. And it got Enter the Forbes recently, and that's one of the best TV movies ever. I'm putting this in the S tier. Once we have everything ranked, that's when I'll decide what to put in this very top tier, the best ever made. We'll just have one choice in there. And obviously it would be something from S tier, so I want to keep your eyes on that one. Now what else do we have? Total Drama, like the whole franchise, not just one of the seasons. You know, that's hard. Total Drama is all right. It has a cool concept, being like a fake reality show. It sort of started the whole trend of cartoons trying to tell linear stories. It may be a bit dated now. Nobody really cares about reality TV as much anymore, but it's still cool to watch. It has fun characters and there's some tense moments, and I mean, this third season was a musical and it has some bizarrely catchy songs. So I don't know, I'd say this is a B tier cartoon. Next, you know what? I don't know. Hang on, guys. I can't do this. Let's be honest, this is kind of boring, right? You're just gonna watch me sit here and talk at you while I drag JPEGs around? Kind of lame, and it's too subjective, you know? This shouldn't be based on my opinion. We want facts, you know? We want to know the real best cartoon ever made. So you know what? Let's do something else. I think I have an idea, actually. Yeah, wait, this might be awesome. Hang on, let me make a few phone calls real quick. Hello? Dimensional Matriarch? Yeah, it's Crowned. I know I owe you money, but I was just wondering if you could, Oh, really? Awesome. Okay, that was quick, actually. I'll just move on to that right now. Let's go. Oh, okay, everyone, here we go. To decide what the true best cartoon ever made is, why don't we bring all these cartoon characters together into one dimension and have them all battle it out in a 20-man Royal Rumble? Ladies and gentlefish, welcome to the first ever Cartoon Clash Royal Rumble. The rules are simple. 20 contestants will be entering the ring in random order. If you are knocked out of the ring, you are eliminated. We'll start with 2 contestants, and a new one will enter every 30 seconds. It's going to be pure chaos. The winner of this clash will be crowned the King of Cartoons, the best cartoon ever made. We've got 20 characters from your favorite animated shows participating today, so let's get right to it. Here comes our first contestant. It's Zim from Invader Zim. Coming over to the ring, doing some stretches just like he did in Enter the Forbes, getting ready to conquer the Earth and become the King of Cartoons, perhaps. Now, you all know me, I'm a bit biased. I'm a huge fan of Invader Zim. It's one of my biggest inspirations. But Zim is actually at a huge disadvantage here if you think about it. When you're one of the first competitors, you're very unlikely to win, since you'll be facing 19 other opponents. Zim's not much of a fighter either. He can't really rely on his Urkin technology here, so let's see how he fares. And it looks like our second contestant is Darwin from the Amazing World of Gumball. Gotta say, interesting choice for the Gumball universe. I would have expected Gumball himself, or even Richard, or maybe Bobbert to come out here, but turns out Darwin, despite being a pretty sweet kid, is a huge wrestling fan. He's been practicing for this day, so let's see how he does. I would say too, Nicole Watterson, Darwin's mother, probably would have been a good choice for this too, but these wrestling matches can only be done with people of the same gender, so at today's Cartoon Clash, we'll only be seeing male characters. Darwin's got some showmanship going on, doing a cartwheel, wow, very impressive moves. You wouldn't think that fish who's just a fish head and arms and legs would be able to move like that. But here we go, we're starting off. Darwin immediately beating the crap out of Zim. What is Zim even trying? Come on, Zim, get up. Can't let this happen. Oh, gotta say, pretty unfortunate start for Zim here. Again, I love that show. It was unlikely that he could end up winning this, but wow, he's getting absolutely pummeled by Darwin. He's not even moving. What is going on with Zim today? Probably had too many of Gur's soapy waffles. Oh, by the way, we got our next contestant coming in. It's Pickle Rick. That's right, Pickle Rick, the one whose merchandise clutters every single GameStop, is entering the ring.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Pretty sure he's one of the few competitors today that's actually from a more mature-oriented cartoon. So he better watch his language here. I don't think Darwin especially would want to hear any foul words. Now, we all remember the Pickle Rick episode, probably. I don't know how many people have actually seen it. But Pickle Rick is a pretty powerful opponent. He beat the crap out of a bunch of rats, tore them to shreds, made a little exosuit out of their bones and stuff. So he's definitely at an advantage here, I would say. It looks like Zim's actually making a comeback, but we got our next contestant coming in. It's King from Owl House. Looking a bit more swole than usual. Looks like he grew a few inches. Must have had a growth spurt or something. Not sure if Ida is going to be too happy that he's here, though. Now, King's not really much of a fighter. Even compared to seeing Darwin in the first few seconds of this match, King probably isn't cut out for this at all. But, of course, he heard that he has the opportunity to become the king of cartoons, so, of course, he had to show up. Like other Owl House characters, King isn't one who really has magic or anything, so I really don't know how he's going to hold up here, but Pickle Rick is absolutely demolishing him right now. I don't know what, maybe King said something that rubbed him the wrong way. I mean, we all know how King can be sometimes. And next up, we got, who is that? What is he? Is that? It's KO from OK KO Let's Be Heroes. Now he's one I definitely want to see in action because he is a superhero. Oh, Darwin is out. Zim finally got back on his feet. Oh, and King's out too. Incredible 2 eliminations back to back. Zim and Pickle Rick, the Green Goblin, doing some epic damage here. Oh, but now Zim's going after KO. Oh, and throws him right onto Pickle Rick's head. Or Pickle Rick's body. This is like a modified Pickle Rick who looks like a person, not necessarily a pickle, but we won't worry about the details here. And our next contestant is coming in already. KO not really doing too good. He was definitely trying to get some attention from the audience. You know, he was a little more focused on being a little cocky here, not focused on the fight. Oh, next up is Marco Diaz. Marco Diaz from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. It actually looks like it's the Marco Diaz from the future, from the one time that he was stuck in that dimension for like 30 years. And they used that version of him like several times in the show for some reason. He definitely a good choice for a fighter from the Star vs. the Forces of Evil universe, I must say. Right away, Pickle Rick beating the crap out of Marco. Pickle Rick is pretty ruthless. You know, I gotta say, I guess my little prediction there was right. Pickle Rick is definitely a fierce opponent, but it looks like not for long because Marco's gonna throw him over, turn him into some pickle juice on the sidelines here. Oh, and next up, we got Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. Definitely an opponent to be worried about. We all saw him fight those zombies in that Season 2 premiere episode, and he's probably been to jail a few times, so he's definitely been around the block and knows how to handle himself in a fight. Now, him and Pickle Rick, definitely a matchup that I want to see here. A lot of people think that Rick and Stan are very similar characters in terms of their personality traits. So definitely two that it's really cool to see them come together here. Although it looks like Grunkle Stan's focusing on Zim right now. I guess he has a thing against aliens. Oh, there goes Zim. Very unfortunate, but again, he was the first, and he kind of sucked for some reason. Next up, we got... What is that? I can't see. Turn the lights on. What? It's Bo! It's Bo from She-Ra, everybody. Now, Bo, I don't know how he's going to fare. I don't know how good he is at hand-to-hand combat. Obviously, he's not allowed to bring any of his archery skills into this. There goes Zim, waltzing away. Really, really sad. Looks like he hurt his back quite a bit. Oh, Grunkle Stan getting some favor from the audience. I mean, Gravity Falls is such a hit show. It really, really changed the way a lot of people look at cartoons. Paved the way for the current era of the Disney Channel stuff we got. Oh, and Pickle Rick eliminates KO. What? Oh, man. This must be KO from, like, earlier in the show or something. He wasn't really into his powers. And next up, we got, who's this? What is it? This Timmy Turner? This isn't Timmy Turner. Look at his hair. Who is this guy? Wait, is that Drake Bell? Oh my god, did we accidentally get Drake Bell from the live action Fairly Odd Parents movies? Looks like he's getting some love from the audience. That's quite a surprise. I didn't think anybody really liked those live action films. Nor does many people like Fairly Odd Parents as a cartoon anyways, but I don't know, it looks like the crowd's kind of loving them. I'd be interested to see how this turns out, although technically not a cartoon character if it's just Drake Bell in a costume. Hopefully he doesn't actually have Fairly Godparents to make wishes with. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, did anybody else just hear that whip sound effect? You know when you hear that sound effect, you know who this is. It's Johnny Test. His hair looks horrible. He's got a head of firing hair and a turbocharged backpack. But of course he could not bring that backpack here with him. That would be against the rules. Immediately, Pickle Rick beating on Johnny Test. He probably has something against Johnny Test the way, you know, Johnny uses science for such crappy things, like to do good on his homework and stuff. I mean, he always gets mad at Morty, so maybe just looking at Johnny Test and riding on Morty, and he's giving him some some punches here. Who's dancing into the ring? It's Alfie from Problem Solvers.
I'm going in. Alfie!
Who invited him? Problem Solvers, very, very unique show in my eyes. I'm one of the few people, probably one of the 5 people on this whole planet that think it's interesting. It's pretty funny, and I just love how different it is, but the audience probably not so much. So honestly, I gotta say, if Alfie does somehow end up winning this, there's gonna be some controversy here. There is so much chaos going on in the ring, I don't even know what to look at, and we are getting another contestant coming in. It's Wirt from Over the Garden Wall. Man, Over the Garden Wall, such a fantastic, beautiful show. I said I was going to review it like 4 months ago and I still haven't, but let's not worry about that part. I'm really happy to see Wirt here today. Looks like he's a bit nervous. I mean, naturally. Wirt's a bit of a nerd, you know, just likes poetry and clarinet. Probably not cut out for fighting. I would have expected maybe the Woodsman, or even the Beast, if we could get him to show. Oh, and Alfie eliminates Marco. I mean, Marco was in there for quite some time, I gotta say. Alfie is a fur monster. He definitely has some strength on him. Though, again, kind of nerve-wracking to see Problem Solvers staying here for as long as it is, but we'll see how that turns out. I just don't want to get any hate mail. You know, if Alfie ends up winning somehow, if he ends up being the king of cartoons, the arena's probably going to be set on fire by somebody. Ooh, look at those flips. Absolutely demolishing everybody. Oh, Grunkle Stan and Pickle Rick working together on Wirt. I wonder why. Gravity Falls and Over the Garden Wall kind of from the same era. So, I don't know, maybe Stan's just jealous of any show that kind of took his fan base away a little bit. Man, Wirt really not doing too good at all. He really should have trained before doing this. I don't even know why he would have shown up if he wasn't going to bring his A-game. There he goes. There goes Wirt. Right over the top rope. Drake Bell got him out. I don't think Drake Bell got anybody else out. Pretty surprising to see. Drake Bell performing pretty well here. Again, we're going to have to do some magic tests on him, you know? It's like a drug test, but with magic. Make sure he can have Cosmo Wanda grant him any wishes so that he can have an advantage here. Oh, it looks like Bo is unleashing his special attack. The Bo Screech. Just like the show. Remember that episode of She-Ra? When Bo does that? I know what I'm talking about. Ooh, and Pickle Rick still demolishing Johnny Test. Breaking his ribs probably. Johnny Test is just a kid. Pickle Rick should be a little more easy on him. Something about Johnny Test is really pissing him off. Maybe it's all those whip sound effects. I'm sure every single time Johnny Test is moving, there's a faint whip sound. Oh, did you see that? Over to the left, Grunkle Stan eliminated Alfie. We got another contestant coming in to replace Alfie. I mean, we're all glad to see Alfie gone, probably. And who's that? BoJack Horseman? How do you get a car in here? Is he drunk? He's probably drunk. Oh my god. Somebody get this car out of here. He can't have a car. Did he run over anybody? Holy shit, he ran over 2 people? We gotta get them some help. That's not good. Oh, wait, Grunkle Stan got out. Sorry, I was looking at my co-commentator. I don't know. Oh, and BoJack eliminates Bo. Pretty interesting coincidence there. Bo versus BoJack. Man, I don't know if BoJack's on right now, but he is definitely bringing some strength here. He's also literally a horse. So he is probably the strongest fighter in the whole match. Maybe Alfie was equally as strong. No real way to be sure. Oh, next up, it's an absolute fan favorite. We got Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's definitely pumped about that new Avatar Studios news. I don't know how good Aang's gonna do. Wrestling's very different from the martial arts that Aang might be used to. And of course, he can't use any of his elemental powers here. So, not sure how well he's gonna do. Especially against somebody like Drake Bell, who's definitely very jealous of Avatar being a significantly better Nickelodeon series. Oh, he is just kicking the crap out of Aang. Oh, and now Pickle Rick's taking over because Drake Bell's moving over to Johnny Test. Ooh, Johnny Test jumped over the top rope and gets right back into the arena. And next up, we got Sprig from Amphibia. It's looking a little different. Sprig, very sweet kid. Very much like Darwin. I would not have expected him to be the Amphibia representative here. Oh, right off the bat, he's throwing some punches at Johnny Test. Maybe he actually trained up for this a bit. BoJack throwing Timmy Turner. There he goes. Timmy Turner is out, and by Timmy Turner, I mean Drake Bell. BoJack probably pretty jealous that Drake Bell is another actor, you know, probably a more well-received actor. Listen, BoJack, it's very easy to just not be a horrible person, to be liked by the public. And next up, we got Steven Universe. Looks like he's pretty tired. Must have been up late teaching the gems at Little Homeworld. Oh, and Sprig just eliminated somebody. Who was that? Was it Johnny Test? Sprig eliminates Johnny Test. There we go. As if it was any question, Amphibia is better than Johnny Test. But it looks like Aang just got out too. BoJack kind of just subtly pushed Aang, and then Aang just like fell through the floor. I think maybe there's a glitch in the Matrix right now. Man, quite a surprise. Let's talk about Steven for a second. Steven Universe, very significant series, one that people absolutely love. We got another contestant coming in, so I don't know how much longer I can talk about Steven. But you know, it's important to know that Steven cannot use any of his gem powers here. No shields, no healing saliva. So let's see how he goes. Oh, and there's Muscle Man. It's Muscle Man from regular show. Now Steven Universe versus regular. Never mind. Bojack demolishes Steven. Bojack is on a roll here again. He must be on something. He's both on something and he's a horse. So he's definitely really, really powerful here. Sucks to see Steven go though. He really was not in there for that long. Steven Universe, definitely a show probably worthy of being the king of cartoons. But heck, I would even say Bojack, Amphibia, Muscleman. I mean, Amphibia's still on the air. So I don't know if it really makes sense for that to win, but we can see how Sprig goes here. Bojack and regular show, two shows that I really, really love. And Muscleman is a great choice for the regular show representative here. Oh, but now the regular show's got a strong rival here. There's Finn from, wait, why is he yellow? Does he have the Jake suit on? Is that can't be allowed. It's not a tag team. That's like having armor and a partner at the same time, Finn. What? Come on. I didn't think Finn would be so bold, but I don't know. I guess it's allowed if Jake doesn't actually move his muscles. Finn's definitely going to need that with the way Bojack has been treating everybody. Get that extra defense with the Jake suit on. Oh, and next up we got another yellow fighter. An absolute audience favorite. It's SpongeBob SquarePants. You just cannot go wrong with SpongeBob SquarePants. Say what you will about the new seasons, a lot of effort still goes into that series, and the old episodes are totally classics. I would say SpongeBob worthy of being... Oh, sorry, interrupt my SpongeBob talk because Sprig is out. Sorry, Amphibia. You are not the king of cartoons. Very unfortunate. But now everybody in the ring right now, I gotta say, shows that I personally really, really do like. So I'm interested to see what can happen here. Ooh, Finn juking out Bojack right there. Now Finn's definitely taken on some really evil opponents before, so I think he can handle a horse.
I'm a woodpecker.
And this is our final contestant, I think, everybody. It's Ed from Ed and Eddie. Now Ed maybe not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but he is a force to be reckoned with, especially if he's got a pebble in his shoe today. Oh, but there goes SpongeBob. Muscleman got SpongeBob out, man. Ugh. I mean, SpongeBob, he's soft and squishy, I guess. Really not that good of a wrestler. So he got out there real fast. And Ed immediately going after Bojack. He must have been seeing Bojack just demolishing everybody. He's like, I can't have that. I gotta get this guy out of here. Is Ed gonna do it? Oh, not quite. Bojack still has some strength in him. Looking back there, we got Finn and Muscleman battling it out. Two Cartoon Network legends absolutely demolishing each other. This is a fantastic rivalry, I gotta say. Regular show, a hilarious series that ended up having a surprising amount of pretty weirdly realistic continuity. The show definitely surprised and brought a lot of laughs. Adventure Time, a show that kind of revolutionized television animation. I gotta say, like next to Zim, Adventure Time is probably my other favorite show of these contestants. So I wonder what's gonna happen. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. There goes Finn. Sorry, Adventure Time. I guess regular show is better than you, unfortunately. That's just what's happening here. This is the proof. Once again, I must reiterate, whoever ends up winning this is the best cartoon ever made. It will be a fact. I cannot change anything, and I am in no way influencing the way these characters are being controlled. They are all acting on their own. And Muscleman, pretty jealous of Adventure Time, I guess. Muscleman definitely seems like that kind of person. Looks like they're working to get Bojack out of here. These are our final three competitors. Oh, there goes Bojack. Oh, he must have been pretty worn out. But he definitely brought his A game today. He demolished a lot of people. Bojack, a fantastic series that you should definitely check out if you like adult animation. Here we go, our final two. Two Cartoon Network legends. I already said that. But it's Ed and Muscleman. Gotta say, pretty surprising to see this. Ed and Eddie, a classic, hilarious show. One that's really unique. Now, I wouldn't say there's been quite anything like Ed and Eddie since Ed and Eddie was released. A regular show, I mean, we got close enough right now. I feel like regular show, close enough, pretty much go hand in hand.
You'll bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Oh! There we go. Muscleman punches Ed right in the face. Such a clean punch, knocked him right over the top rope. I feel like every single elimination that happened today was a punch over the top rope, but I guess that's just what happens. There goes Ed. There you have it, everybody. The king of cartoons. The absolute best cartoon ever made is regular show. Gotta say, I'm pretty surprised with that outcome, but not too disappointed with it. Regular show, definitely a fantastic series. By the way, I think, what's that? Are we getting a fax? Why do we have a fax machine in here? What? Appears to be from Benson. Muscleman, get back here or you're fired. I guess he's skipping out on work to do this. I mean, I guess that doesn't surprise me, but hopefully we don't get any trouble with the park here. But there we go, Muscleman. Really, I don't even think he eliminated that many people, but maybe Starlo was watching or something. He really wanted to prove himself today, and he absolutely did, because he is the winner of the Cartoon Clash Royal Rumble. Regular Show is the best cartoon ever made. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this cartoon clash, please leave a like rating on the video, comment what you thought about it, and share it with your friends so that the world can know what the best cartoon ever made is. Perhaps we could try another type of contest in the future, so please let us here at Cartoon Clash know if you want to see more. Thank you for watching. I'm Crown Cryptid, signing off. Regular Show 1, that's crazy. Did you see that? I need friends. Limited time offer, except it's not limited and it will be there forever. If you support me on Patreon, you'll be able to watch an alternative version of this Cartoon Clash event. I had to do multiple recordings to get this right, so I decided to edit one together as an alternate version. So if you want to watch that, help support my channel, and get other bonus content in the future, please check out my Patreon. And once again, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like rating, comment on it, and share it with your friends. This was surprisingly a lot of work to make, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know if you want more weird videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching!